So welcome everybody. My name is Mark Stahura. I'm the villain in the play here because I organized all this stuff. Lots of fun to be had. The theme of the evening is talents you didn't realize various people had. You're going to find some happy surprises of I didn't know you could do that. It's not going to be a terribly long program, but before every act,
Put it on that, or do you put it on here?
I'm going to talk a little bit with the purveyor of the act if they're here. A couple of people couldn't make it.
I'm sorry.
So you'll know a little bit more about them and about what they're doing with the whole thing. But of course, it's Mardi Gras. See the hat, see the crown. And so we have to start with a little bit of Mardi Gras fun, which was our pancake toss. You may have seen this if you were keeping up with links in the e-chimes, but for those of you who didn't, each time I go to a video, I'll go to a playlist and just play the next thing. There'll be a little bit of maybe awkwardness. But first, I'm going to mute everybody so you get to hear the videos clearly and we don't have the hustle bustle that can get in the way of broadcast, shall we say. Let's see. So I'm not muted. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and we will watch the pancake video. Whoops. I did the same thing that I did on Sunday. I didn't check the magic checkbox to share the sound. We'll try this again. Share screen. Share sound.
Phenomena. Phenomena. Phenomena.
Okay. All right, hang on. There we go. I'm having to juggle screens here. Yay. Thanks to everybody who participated in that. It was pretty fun, a blast. So the first act of the evening is actually myself. So I will interview myself. So what are you going to do here? I'm going to play piano. Piano, really? Piano, I started piano when I was in kindergarten. My father said there were two things my brother and I were not allowed to deny doing or not allowed to refuse to do. One was to learn how to swim, because he never did until he was an adult. And the other was to learn how to play piano, because he was a clarinetist and had a tough time with piano, etc., as a college teacher. So we learned piano, and that was my instrument through college. I actually almost went to grad school as a pianist, but I haven't used it lately. So this is my first public solo piano performance in, let's say, just leave it at decades, etc. And the piece I'm going to play is Chopin from the first book of Preludes, Prelude number 15 in D flat major. Lovely piece. So we'll go over there and do enjoy. Gotta find the right thing. So there you go. Woohoo. My advice to you is don't depend on an iPhone to produce a good recording. Okay, just saying. Our piano's not quite that bad. Anyway, so that was fun. A favorite piece of mine. Next up is a pair of people, Hamp and Sally. So unmute yourselves, guys. So you guys have been shantying and et cetera for a while. Tell us about it.
Well,
we did shanties before they were like cool, right?
Yeah,
we were
right.
like doing them
we've been going to, they
a
have
while.
every month, there's a shanty sing at the Dubliner
Dubliner, and there's one at
And-
Merlin's
and
Rest.
Merlin's Rest there's two of them a month,
At
really.
least in the before times.
And it's kind of recreational singing, it's not, it's kind of bellowing to a tune. But where did everybody go?
I don't know.
Anyway,
That was weird.
this particular one is kind of interesting. It's
All right, hang on just
All
a
right.
minute.
What happened to us?
Where did we go?
Yes, I'm going to take over again here, so we're going to get back to something sensible. Peg, you accidentally shared your screen, so I'm going to try and see if I can get that to not happen here. I have to check into what I can do. I'm not trying to get rid of her by any means, but let's see. Okay, I don't have a way to just get her to hang on just a minute. Well, where is she?
Peg, you're like the surprise act here.
It is. It's very much a surprise act. So let's see if I can ask the start video. It's about to be renamed, put in a waiting room. Stop sharing. There, hang on. I got it just about, but I didn't quite stop sharing. There we go. Back. Yay. That was just a mistake. Easy to hit the wrong button. Meanwhile, Hamp and Sally talking about
Well,
their
anyway, there are a number of them that are sort of our favorite ones to sing. And this is one. I do a little introduction here on the tape. It's kind of a lesser known one. And it actually has it's kind of interesting because it actually has some African-American roots. And I think you can hear that in the way the song goes. So that's pretty much it.
All right. So here we go.
We used an iPad, by the way. So we'll see if the iPad is superior to the iPhone.
I think it sounds better than mine did, but here we go.
Hi, everyone. This is a sea shanty, since they're popular these days, a little bit lesser known one called Liza Lee, or Let the Bullgine Run. A bullgine, just to let you know, was a steam engine that worked along the docks and helped load cargo. The finest clipper that you can find. Hey-I-ho, are you most done? It's the Margaret Evans of the Blue Star Line. Clear away the track and let the bullgine run with a hey-rig-a-jig and a jolting jar. Hey-I-ho, are you most done with Liza Lee all on my knee? Clear away the track and let the bullgine run. We're outward bound from the North Street Pier. Hey-I-ho, are you most done with Galway shale and Liverpool beer? Clear away the track and let the bullgine run with a hey-rig-a-jig and a jolting jar. Hey-I-ho, are you most done with Liza Lee all on my knee? Clear away the track and let the bullgine run, the Margaret Evans of the North Star Line. Hey-I-ho, are you most done? Is never a day behind her time. Clear away the track and let the bullgine run with a hey-rig-a-jig and a jolting jar. Hey-I-ho, are you most done with Liza Lee all on my knee? Clear away the track and let the bullgine run when we get out to New York town. Hey-I-ho, are you most done? We'll dance them Bowery girls all around. Oh, clear away the track and let the bullgine run with a hey-rig-a-jig and a jolting jar. Hey-I-ho, are you most done with Liza Lee all on my knee? Clear away the track and let the bullgine run. Oh, when we're back at Liverpool Pier. Hey-I-ho, are you most done? Now buy our whiskeys all around. Oh, clear away the track and let the bullgine run with a hey-rig-a-jig and a jolting jar. Hey-I-ho, are you most done with Liza Lee all on my knee? Clear away the track and let the bullgine run. I thought I heard the boatswain say, hey-I-ho, are you most done? It's one more pull and then belay. Oh, clear away the track and let the bullgine run with a hey-rig-a-jig and a jolting jar. Hey-I-ho, are you most done with Liza Lee all on my knee? Clear away the track and let the bullgine run.
All right, yay. Nice work. That's fun. That's fun. Our next one is from Roberta Roth, who cannot be here tonight. She said to let you know, so I'm reading from her text messages this evening. She can't make it because of family obligation. So what you may not know about Roberta is she is a fabulous photographer. That's her passion. And she makes amazing pictures. So she put together a montage of photos of flowers, all from last year, to help us think of spring. I think that's a little bit welcome right now, huh? All the photos were taken by Roberta. So basically sit back, relax, and enjoy. And then she adds, as Joy says in her Lenten message, which came in the mail today along with the ashes, I just love this church, she wrote. It's been a long season leading to this one, so imagine the beauties and smells. So here comes Roberta's offering for us. Yay. Amazing talent there. So much fun to see that. And if you follow her on Facebook, she's having an art challenge of putting up different pictures every day that she has taken. She had one of the Pacific Northwest today. It was absolutely stunning. The next one is a short offering by our own Janet Zander, who is by day a psychiatrist and sings in our choir. But little did we know she plays a little bit of piano too. So Janet, tell us about that.
There's not a whole lot to say. It's all said in the piece.
Okay, and she also plays bass, right, Janet?
And
Yeah.
flute.
And flute, yes. she's quite the musical polymath here. So
Oh, yes. I haven't touched a flute in decades. I haven't touched a string bass in decades, but I
Okay.
got the instruments.
there was a historic time when Janet and Sally and I played the flute trio, but that's a
Yeah.
story for another day.
Yes.
Played something at the Clem's thing on the bass.
Hello, this is my version of Prelude in C-sharp minor by Sergei Rachmaninoff. I've been working on it since I was about 12, probably, which is many decades ago. And I'll stop there. It doesn't get any better in my version, but it is a lovely piece, and maybe next year I'll have it down. Thank you.
Oh, can't give away the fun here. No, stop. It is being misbehaving here. Go. There's that. And here's that. And now I just have to hit the pause button quickly enough. Okay. So that's giving away the next act already. You know who's coming. Yay, Janet. Way to go. Because if you think about it, up until about 100 years ago, this is how music happened. We entertained each other. This is a lost practice, I think. And just to give of our talents and just offer them out there, guys. So the next one, is she still here? Is Kendra still here? Or is she putting the kids to bed?
Oh, we're still here.
Oh, good. Yay. Tell us about this.
I have had an eclectic taste, to say the least, in music since I was a kid. My mom likes to recount the story of me watching Stanford Lemberg, for those of you who have been around long enough to remember him, playing the postlude on the organ when I was probably about 4 or so, and me telling him afterwards that I liked Mozart and Bach. And she was just thankful that I didn't also tell him that I liked Jimmy and Robert. Now that's Page and Plant of my dad's favorite band of all time, Led Zeppelin. I also remember that my 3 favorite cassettes growing up were the top 15 of the 17th century, which featured harpsichord strongly, the Lion King soundtrack, and Pat Benatar's Precious Time. When I was thinking about what to do for this cabaret, I knew that this setting opened up some more possibilities than my standard Broadway go-tos for cabaret. And the girls and I have gotten really good at dressing up, having dance parties, and just generally reveling and being really silly during lockdown. So this offering kind of puts all of those things together. This is, I think, take 4, so Anna was done with it by then, but this one was still into it. So ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Pat Benatar's Heartbreaker.
Running me in your promises, better left unsaid. You're the right kind of sinner to release my inner fantasy. The invincible winner, and you know that you were born to be. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around, no. You let me set my soul on fire, burning out of control. You taught me in the ways of desire, now it's taking its toll. You're the right kind of sinner don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker. Mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker. Don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, heartbreaker.
Yay! Get your lighters out for that. That was great. That was great. I love how it was in front of both the kitchen and the music room in their room there. Way to go, Caroline. Woo! Super. All right, now we're on to something completely different. Mr. Dan.
Hello.
Tell people more about, some people arrived after you gave your first introduction. So what are you up to these days? Dan is our choral fellow in the bass section, but what are you doing these days?
Yeah, these days I have moved to Mankato, Minnesota still, and I am at Minnesota State University where I am pursuing a master's in piano performance. Because in addition to being a singer, I play piano as well. And a friend of mine or colleague who's the choir director there, he told me that they had an opening as a graduate assistant to accompany singers while also getting a master's. So I auditioned for that and he got it, and I'm doing that. And this is one of the pieces that I'll be having on my recital, which is going to be April 24th. I don't have a link for it yet, but it should be live streamed, and I can pass it around maybe. And this is Brahms' intermezzo in E flat from Opus 117, which is 3 intermezzos. I'll be playing all 3 of them. And this first one is a lullaby, and it's got an inscription of, it's a Scottish lullaby. So it's sleep soft, what is it? Sleep soft, my bairn, now sweetly sleep. My heart is way to see thee weep. And you can sort of hear that with my part. Sleep soft, my bairn, now sweetly sleep. So it's almost a song played on piano, but.
Great.
Yeah.
So here we go. Thank you, Dan. Yay. Nicely done, sir. Yeah, you could hear the little brogue in the grace notes and things like that. Fascinating stuff. And Brahms doing his usual kind of overlapping of phrases and stuff, always kind of orchestral. Anyway, I'm getting into my music history mode here. Last but not least, Miranda. Talk to us. Another choral fellow. Miranda was born at St. Clement.
Yeah, basically. I actually got together with my dad to record this safely, of course. But I am singing Bill from Showboat, music by Jerome Kern, lyrics by Oscar Hammerstein and PG Wodehouse. So,
yes.
Enjoy.
And for those who always think of Oscar Hammerstein from the Richard Rodgers days, there's some amazingly clever lyric writing. Anybody could write a rhyme that says, "Not a face that you would find on a statue." not what you think of Oscar Hammerstein writing, but he was amazing. So wonderful. Here we go.
I know I'd recognize him if
Yay. Cool. Everybody can unmute now if they care to. That's our lineup, guys.
Huzzah. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone. That was
Fantastic.
wonderful.
That was fun.
Where did you go that have a Börsendorfer to play on, Miranda?
That is my dad's. It's at the Masonic Temple in Merriam Park.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It is.
Nice.
And we actually, fun fact, when he dies, this will be my piano. So I'm pretty psyched about that.
And we know that place because that's where our living history group meets and dances. So our dances are done to the music of that piano.
Yep. It was so nice to be back in that space. I was recording all of last week for various things, and it was just so nice to like be in not my room for once. You know? And it's also like a really beautiful space too. So
we should do choir retreat there sometime. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or have our own cabaret there with the stage and everything, you know. Pretty cool.
John Williams is down in the corner there.
Oh, yeah, he's.
Oh, I should have worn my St. Clement scarf. I got it right here.
Yay! Yes, very cool.
Oh.
Very cool. Well, thank you all for coming. It's been fun to just sort of share some talents and just have some fun. Get off the treadmill a bit and just to kind of throw some things out there and just for enjoyment's sake. So thank you all. And we hope to see many of you tomorrow night because tomorrow night, shockingly enough, we start Lent. So Ash Wednesday service at 7:30 tomorrow. If you're wondering about the link, it can be found on the church website on the worship tab. So you can find the Zoom there. And we'll all unpack our ashes we were mailed and apply during the service if you wish, or afterwards, because the little mini service is included in your envelope. So great. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Blessed Shrove Tuesday.